Hello everyone, my name is Petra Tonsush. I'm the drum major at Boca Chica High School, and this is going to be a video on marching basics and stuff you need to kind of know about marching band. So today we're going to start by what to bring and what to wear to band camp and to rehearsals. You should always bring water. I would suggest buying a big water bottle since it would last a lot longer. Bring sunscreen and make sure to apply it before going outside. Bring sticks if you're a percussionist and your instrument if you're a wind player. Everyone should bring their music and of course a pencil. You should wear white or gray shirts, shorts, or those exercise type pants that are like stretchy and breathable, and tennis shoes or sneakers. You can also bring a hat, and I would recommend it, but only if you want to. The next topic is relax, standby, and set. Relax position is just what the word is. You stand and look however you want. So whether that's feet apart and kind of like moving your arms around and that kind of stuff, like you're just kind of doing whatever. Standby is where you go feet together, left hand is over your right fist in front of you. You go to this position when your director or your drum major says so. Set is left hand over right hand with your palms to you, like facing in front of you, and your hands should be in front of your face. You go to set when your drum major or director tells you to, and when you hear 2 clicks of a gok block, which sounds like this. The Hindu is a full body exercise that we do before marching to warm up. We start with feet shoulder width apart. Every movement is for 4 counts except for arms. The order goes like this: head, shoulders, upper back, lower back, knees, knees, lower back, upper back, shoulders, head, feet, platforms, arms for 8 counts, arms, platforms, and then set. Look at my example first, and then I'll go more into detail. So this is a repeated process, and when you go into arms, when you reach count 4, your arms are parallel to the ground, which is the same for up and down. Make sure that you count along. It'll make it so much more easier. The first thing to learn about marching is how to forward march. To start, put your feet together and you always want to step with your left foot. You're basically rolling on your feet with your platforms and heels. To practice this, step with your left heel and then your right foot should be on your platforms. Your toes should remain up and heel off the ground. Next, I'm going to give an example of what marching should look like. I'm going to do it in 8 counts with a halt. To do a halt, you place with your right foot and then in with your left. Just watch my example. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push and 1 cross 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, place, halt. Here is a close-up example. To backwards march, your heels do not touch the ground, or you will fall, and that would not be so good. You should be on your platforms, and when you march, your feet should scruff on the grass or concrete. I'll show you an 8 count backwards march with the halt. To do backwards halt, step with your right, then your left, and lower your platforms. Look at my example. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push and 1 cross 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, place, halt. Next are slides. This can be a little bit interesting to explain, so bear with me. I would not suggest doing slides unless if you're confident and good at forwards and backwards technique. So you use slides when you have to march to the side, but need to keep your torso facing the box in the stands. To practice slides, keep your feet together, feet and body front, and then turn your body while keeping your shoulders straight. Once you get good at them, turn your feet to the left or right, and then march while facing a certain side of a building, marking it your stadium box. You should be looking at your stadium box, and your torso should be facing it, while your feet are not. Follow my example. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push and 1, cross 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, place, halt. We use ReStep for when you're marching forwards and then need to march backwards. To do this, you march forward, and then step with your right foot, pushing off, and then march back, starting with your left. Here's my 16 count example, meaning 8 counts up and 8 counts back. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, push and 1, cross 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, place, halt. So for backwards ReStep, it's the same thing where you place and push off on the right going into the left, which used to go forwards after backwards marching.